Good morning. Welcome to the Empty Sanctuary. I often find myself in my office on Monday or Tuesday mornings, usually having a little coffee, just kind of reflecting on what God is doing at Hilltop, what He's done, maybe how the previous Sunday went, maybe reflecting on my message and looking over my notes, just reminding myself of what God's doing, what He's saying. And then sometimes I find myself, I'll even just start wandering through the sanctuary, the empty sanctuary. It's full on Sundays, or well, it's not really full these days, but on Mondays and Tuesday mornings, there's nobody here, just me and the Lord. And sometimes I'll walk through and reflect and set myself ready for the week. And this week I was reflecting on Sunday's message. God has had us in a season right now leading up to Christmas, as we were looking at a story of Abraham, and then the last couple of weeks we've been looking at Esther, and just being reminded of the mission that He has for us. As I was looking over the notes from Sunday this morning, I was reminded again of the reality that no matter how wonderful of a church we are, we don't naturally drift towards mission. Our natural drift is always away from mission. It's towards comfort. It's towards being inward focused. It's towards taking care of my needs. And our natural tendency is for our world to get smaller and smaller. And God's desire is that our world, our view of the world, will get larger and larger and more outward focused. And as we were challenged on Sunday, as we looked at the story of Esther, we saw Esther as this example of when she realized that there were bigger problems outside of her own circles, that there were people that were in trouble, in danger, and she was in a place of influence. She did three things. She prepared herself, she then prepared her audience, and she prepared her message. And I just want to leave you with just this challenge today. We've been through a difficult year. God has really good things ahead. I believe in your future, in my future, the future of Hilltop. I believe there are relationships that God is going to bring into your life this year for a reason, because He wants to use you to influence them. I believe that there are divine conversations waiting to happen. And God right now, whether you feel like it or not, is preparing you. Actually, got a text last night of somebody who had said, I had an opportunity, almost exactly the thing you were talking about on Sunday morning happened to me at work. Somebody was, sharing some information and the reason they doubt the Bible, and it was totally inaccurate. But you'd referenced a conversation like that on Sunday, and I handled it completely different than I would have if I hadn't heard what you said. And we had just a brief exchange, but just talking about the importance of relationship. And there are relationships that God is going to bring into your life. I'm ready for them because I'm ready to be challenged as well. But God, there are conversations waiting to happen that God is preparing us for right now. So I hope that you look at 2021 with hope, with enthusiasm, and remember that you aren't just going to drift towards mission. There are things ahead for us, but we can't just coast and think we're going to get there. Now is the time that we need to be preparing ourselves and preparing our message. I'm excited for 2021. I hope you are too, and I hope you enjoyed my Tuesday morning reflections from the Empty Sanctuary.